Alrighty, today is Sunday, but I have to go back to Saturday. Okay, so I took a shower, got caught up with my journal, and I ended up starting my period, which sucks because this is the week of the grand finale, and I did not want that. But don't worry, Painkiller took care of that. I went back on the computer and I printed out the drafts for grand finale and Julia part 1 and 2. After I was done messing with the Firefox add-ons, I ended up watching Greek Creators and Token Ranbu, and then we stopped to eat lunch. So this is my commentary on Recreators and Token Ranbu. Okay, I thought Recreators had a very anticlimactic ending. They didn't explain what happened to Magane. Rui didn't get much of a goodbye to his creator, and the minor characters and new minor characters were the two new characters for this season were such inserts. They didn't really do much of any importance. And Meteor couldn't send herself, so she had to stay in that world. And I felt I'd so figured that would happen to her. So I actually felt the ending was so flat. I personally didn't like it. So yeah, Recreators did turn out to be an enormous disappointment as a series in whole. I feel like it was pretty much dead to me after Silesia died, so I don't give a shit about anything else. As for Token Ranbu, I feel like Kanesada not killing Kunihiro was such a missed opportunity for the plot. But they didn't really have much of the episode left. I think we're going to probably go up to 13 and that's it. So what happened in episode 12 was when he was slashing at him, he wasn't slashing at him. He was cutting or hitting, or I don't know if he was cutting or hitting the Haori out of his hand because he was holding the Shinsengumi Haori. That was it. A little girl woke up and Kunihiro took her away. And the Saniwa showed up and talked to him and Musuno Kami. And then they warped to a different time, which, as far as I can remember, they said it was a 9-year difference from where they originally were. So, that means that Kunihiro had to live a whole 9 years between when he walked away from them and when they go to the next time period, which pretty much tells me my assumption was right. They were going to have him stick with Hijikata and Kiwame, I suppose. If he ends up with his same old outfit after this, he's got a Kiwame after this. He has to get the Kiwame outfit by episode 13. They cannot go back. They've done it. I mean, at the end of the episode, they ended up showing that he literally inserted himself in Tetsunosuke's place, which I had a feeling he was possibly gonna do because when they had shown Tetsunosuke, he sounded like he had the same voice actor and he had the same facial design. When I looked at him, I was like, this kid feels like we're pushing really hard for this to be some very Horikawa-esque looking character. There's a possibility he's going to end up replacing him, although how can he get away with a kid who's very obviously partially bald? So yeah, got away with it though. You got to keep all his hair in the process. I was right when I said that at some point Team 1 was going to have to save Team 2, and they did it by abandoning Tsurumaru, Yagen, and Tambokiri in the previous time period, so that way Kane-san and Yoshiki can get support from 4 out of the 6 members of Team 1, which I thought was kind of clever. I knew this was going to happen, I just wasn't sure how they were going to do it, and I felt okay, because they decided to leave out Mikazuki and Honebami, I could forgive them. Other than that, having the Saniwa do as much as the Saniwa did was kind of weird. The Saniwa is so flexible, it just feels kind of weird. I don't know how to explain it. I guess I always felt the Saniwa should be a more limited person. I mean, in both ability and, I don't want to say moral support. Yeah, I feel like he should have limited moral support, but he was so chill. It just was like, are you kidding me? No one's this chill. I don't care if he's a player character. Have you seen Tumblr? Everyone's hating on Horikawa left and right. No Saniwa is this chill. Other than that, Kanesada split up with them because they were all being attacked by hordes and hordes and hordes of enemies. And that's when he saw Kunihiro with Hijikata, and that's pretty much where things left off for them. And I don't care how this goes. I just don't care. Oh god. I at this point I'm hoping that if there's a second season, please do it better. Please do something else. Please get Yasusada be in that. Oh my god. Okay, so after that, I ended up line arting the extras for chapter 43. I was not able to finish the extra for chapter 42 because the item I needed for it is on Monica's computer, so I have to go back and get it later. Monica went out and got water. I don't remember when that happened. I think it was shortly after we watched Token Rambu. After we ate lunch. She ended up going out to get water. Is that everything that happened on Saturday, I think? I didn't do anything else for the rest of the day as far as I remember. I woke up really early. I woke up at like 11 and I could not go back to sleep, which is bad because I think I went to sleep like around 7 or 8, which means that I only got like about 4 hours of sleep, I think, or maybe 3. That's not good. And I got on at like Webtoon 1 and 2, and I ended up working on pages 1 and 2 of the grand finale. I didn't think I was going to be able to do it because page 1 is full of dotums and datums. So like I feel bad for Monica. I ended up giving her just that page 1 to work on, and so I'm going to work on page 2 myself. On top of that, I have to edit the audio for the next video, and I have to finish the extra for chapter 42 because I need to get it done. So yeah, those are all the things I need to do. I need to write that down on my to-do list. I don't know if I got it yet. That's all for today. I will see you in the next one. Alrighty, it is Monday, but I have to go back to Sunday really quick. I got back on at 7 a.m. I knocked out all 3 audios. At the same time, I was coloring in page 2. I have no idea how I got them both done at the same time. We stopped at about like 8:30-ish to refill some of the water bottles. I ended up crashing after we got back. I woke up at like 10. We ate lunch. We watched the next episode of Ballroom and Nights in Magic. We have completely dropped Kakegurui. We cannot keep watching that series anymore. I don't know how I feel about Ballroom. I guess I'm okay with it. I felt like it was a little like cluttered, but like I guess he got its point across. I don't know. They're gonna introduce a new character, and so far from the previews that they posted of it, I don't know if I'm all that excited for it. I don't know, but it's something to watch, so we're just gonna watch it. Let's see. And Nights in Magic is definitely gonna end in the next episode. Definitely. I don't see them going beyond 12 episodes, so I'm kind of sad because I feel like it had a really strong, interesting start, and then towards like this segment of the war, it kind of felt a little all over the place too. So then Monica took a shower, worked on the pages until 1. I think I finished them early, and then we hit Vaughn's. We got like $11 worth of groceries. What else happened? And then we talked about, for the latter half of the day, what we were going to do about the laundry, and so we packed it early. We also talked about Marianne. What else happened? And I think that was virtually it. I don't know what else that we did besides getting everything ready for the laundromat the next day. I woke up at about 1 a.m. and then I got up at like 3. I was trying to get up at 2, but I just could not wake up again. I completed the lineup for pages 3 and 4, but I didn't manage to finish assembling them. So I got like the first one done, and then I woke Monica up, and then we went to the laundromat. And on my way to the laundromat, I must have popped my tire because, like, as we were leaving the laundromat, my front tire was flat. And the moment I tweeted about it onto Twitter, Sears offered to give me a free tire change, and they gave me a link to their auto department. And I'm so mad because everyone assumes that you say tire, you mean car, when in reality you mean bicycle. So I ended up blocking Sears. I was so mad. I don't have a car anyway. I don't need Sears auto department. Stupid Sears. Okay, so while we were at the laundromat, I ended up working on all the remaining extras. I finished line art and a second extra for 50 something. I don't remember which one that was. And then I sketched bases for 44 and I think 46. Is that what it is? 46? I don't really remember. 46 and 45, I think. Oh god, I'm not sure. I'm really guessing. I'm not 100% sure, but those are ready to go now. We got home. I finished assembling pages 3 and 4. I finished assembling. I think I had finished page 4 and I had assembled page 3. Is that what it was? I gave them to Monica. We ate breakfast. I worked on the last 3 audio files. They're done, and I got off and took a break. So I did one thing in between working on the audio, and that was put the background for 42. So that's assembled. I just need to put the text on it, and then I'm home free for 42. And my hope is, since I couldn't get 42 and 43 done this weekend, I want to try to get 42 done today, some of 43 done today also, and have them completed either on like Tuesday or Wednesday, because Tuesday I want to finish working on the script for Julia, because like I said, I usually take a shower on Tuesdays, and after I cleanse myself I usually write because I feel better when I'm taking a shower. So I'm going to try to complete that, and I think by then I should also have the next journal done, so that video will go up. So that's all I have planned for now. I hope all those things work out without any problems. The latest I want to be finishing the second extra for, or the first and second extra for 43 would be Wednesday or Thursday. I don't really want to go beyond that point. And then I have to work on whatever's ready next. I don't know. I'm hoping that the next extras for 44 will be ready, because like I said, I did a sketch for it. So all I have to do is just line art it and then color it in and then put the text over it. So that will, as soon as I can get 43 done, I am officially out of December, and then I can start working on January of 2018. Oh man, it took forever to get this far. Is there anything else I need to do or mention or say or whatever? I think that's virtually it. Alrighty then. I will see you in the next one. Alrighty, it is Tuesday, but I have to go back to Monday really quick. Marianne randomly called us and told us that she cannot do 11 a.m. for Monica's next appointment, and she wanted to bump it up to 9 a.m. The reason why it has to be bumped up is because Monica has two other appointments, one to see the doctor and the other one to see the nurse and get her next shot. We accepted the 9 a.m. appointment. I went back on, checked my email, and I found out that apparently something I was selling on eBay actually got bought. I'm just surprised. You see, I had this Hikaru no Go Shitajiki pencil board for sale. It's a small pencil board of Susui and Kaga. I think that's what his name was. Is it Kaga? Oh man, it's been a while. Yeah, I bought that pencil board back in high school because I really shipped that pairing. And oh man, if you watch the last episode of the anime, it sinks the ship so hard. Oh my god. So like, yeah, I haven't really looked at it in a long time, and apparently somebody bought it, so I packed it up and sent it out. So it's on its way to Los Angeles. I assume that Hikaru no Go is not a big series anymore, so I assume that whoever wants that pencil board is trying just to collect all of them. I don't know. So Monica and I ate lunch together, and then she left for the bike shop. I asked her to take the package to the post office. And she ended up spending, I think, like almost like $50 getting my tire replaced, both my brand new tube guards, and sending off the package altogether. And then with her card, she ended up buying some food. So we spent a lot of money today. Oh god. What did I do while she was away? I think I ended up just working on taking care of the art for pages 3 and 4, and I got them done around about the time that she came back. So the two of us went for a quick walk as soon as I was done, and I found a penny. It was surprising because this was like the first time that we went for a walk and we didn't really need to bring the spray bottle because it's been so hot since the summer started. All we really needed to do was bring the umbrella because it was just sunny. It wasn't necessarily hot. After we got back, I finished off the pages and I loaded them. I told her that on Tuesday we're going to be doing 3 pages. So I had her actually take a look at the actual page draft, and she's like, yeah, we should be able to get through this pretty quickly. Today I woke up at like, was it somewhere between 1 and 2? I don't really remember. I think it was like 1:30 or something. I knocked out all 3 line arts for the grand finale, so 5, 6, and 7 are ready. I just have not assembled 6 and 7. I was in the middle of assembling 6 when I ran out of time, because like I try to get off at 5 exactly, and usually I take Monica for a run, but I was just way too tired. I can't think of anything else. There were some minor things that I forgot to mention, but I don't feel like they were that big of a deal. Because like, for example, I broke my headphones. Alright, what else is happening today? Okay, so taking a shower, Julia's script, what else is going on? Finish chapter 42 extra 1. Try to do something for 43. I also need to fill in whatever page I don't take from Monica because I'm going to give her 2 pages and I'm going to work on 1. I believe tomorrow we're doing pages like, let me see, pages 8, 9, and 10, I believe. Oh man. So I'm assuming maybe we should only do like one page for Thursday, and then like I don't know if I can do that. Okay, 2 pages for Thursday, and then 3 pages for Friday, and then 1 page for Saturday. That's the best I can possibly pull off to get this entire chapter done in 1 week. So, wow, yeah, wish me luck. Alright, then I'll see you in the next one. Alrighty, it is Wednesday, but I have to go back to Tuesday. We ate breakfast. Monica went to work on the pages at about like 7:30, and then my video finished compressing at about like 6:30. So I felt like I couldn't go back on for at least like 2 hours because it had been compressing for like I think 4 hours, and the computer had been on a little bit longer than that. So because it takes a while for the video to even load into the movie editor. When I had a chance, I worked on the pages until lunch, and then we stopped to work on New Game. I feel like New Game tried to make Naru more likable, and I feel like I even though I could understand where she was coming from, I still felt like it wasn't justified. So I assumed she redeemed herself, but I didn't feel it. Other than that, I feel like the second drama, which is Ko leaving, I kind of feel like that's a bit strange. I remember somebody had said that we had caught up to the source material of New Game and that they were going to have to come up with their own ending. I don't know if this means that we will not be getting a 3rd season because there isn't anything else left of the comic series. I'm a little bit on the edge about this. Other than that, I feel like a New Game Season 2 is not worth watching. I feel like Season 1 was perfect, and then Season 2 just ruined it. Let's see, what else is there? We ended up hitting Stater Brothers. We got water. We were mostly there to get chicken, but like we didn't like their chicken selection, so we ended up just kind of going back home. After that, Monica ended up hitting Walmart without me, and she got the chicken and some more meat. And I completed the pages while she was away. I ended up finishing the pages at about like 3 p.m. I ended up printing out a little bit of more artwork from my wall because I have this wall covered in pictures. And I found places for 2 of the 3 pictures I printed it out, but the 3rd one I just couldn't find any spot for. I kind of wondered if I should have even bothered printing it out. Looking at it, I kind of wonder if I should have edited it. At like I think 5, we ended up going for a walk, and in the process we found 3 pennies, one right after the other. That was great. I really think that's virtually it. I am upset that I didn't get any of my goals done, because my goals for that day were to finish Julia Part 3 and Chapter 42 Extra 1, and I didn't get any of those done. I didn't even take a shower. That's how busy I was. So I feel like I need to get something done today. Today is going to be a quick, like, I think it's a pest inspection. Is that what it is? So we have to be out of here because they're going to do some spraying. I don't know when or where. All I know is that we need to go to the library. It's Wednesday. I hope it's open on Wednesday, because sometimes they pick random days not to be open. As far as I remember, they are open on Wednesday. Let's see. Okay, so this morning I woke up at 2:30. I finished pages 8, 9, and 10. I'm gonna color in page 9, and Monica's gonna color in pages 8 and 10. And if I have free time, I'm gonna try to work on Julia Part 3 and finish it, because like it's not quite finished, and I feel like it almost doesn't quite have a direction. So I'm like, at worst case scenario, I write something and then I have to rewrite it later. Other than that, we're going to the wellness center tomorrow, and I need to have it done so I can storyboard it. I want it out of the way so I can start working on Live NPC summaries. What else is there? I'm also going to take Acromatics comic with me to storyboard too. I really want to scan that and show that to her when I'm done with it. Is there anything else I have to do? I think that's virtually everything within my realm of stuff I need to do. Other than that, as far as the end of this week goes, there's supposed to be a ball joint doll meet in Torrance, and we really wanted to go to that, but also happening is the bread giveaway and a barbecue here at the complex. So it's a mixed bag. We don't know if we should still go to the meet or if we should stay and hang out with our neighbors. If we don't go to the meet, then I can actually spread apart my work between Friday, 2 pages at a time, which would be very nice. But if we end up going to the ball joint doll meet, I have to do 3 pages on Friday and then do 1 page on Saturday. So it just depends on what Monica wants to do. As for the day that we go to the wellness center, I need to at least get 2 pages done for that. I feel like it would be better to just get 1 because I can barely get anything finished when we go out to the wellness center. I have to look at those pages and decide what I feel when I look at them, because if they're really super complex, then I don't know if I'll be able to get them done. Is there anything else to say? I think that's virtually it. Alright then, I will see you in the next one. Alrighty, it is Thursday, but I have to go back to Wednesday really quick. Okay, so after breakfast, I ended up filling in page 9 with color. I also ended up completing the 3rd Julia script, so that's ready to go. And then I took a shower. When I got out, I finished working on the pages up until lunchtime, and then I got off because I was so tired. Also, we were expecting the inspection to happen. It was supposed to be a pest inspection, which means that Issa Tech was supposed to come back with the dogs and smell around for bed bugs. And we heard that it was starting at about 12 and that it would last until 2. We decided to get out of the house until then, so we went all the way to the Anaheim Plaza. We looked around at TJ Maxx. They had a lot of really, really cute greeting cards and some green decor plants. I really want to get some plants. And what else do they have? They also had some nice furniture. Then we went to Five Below, and this was the first time we've ever entered Five Below, and there was hardly anybody there. Oh my god, that's just usually jam-packed full of people. Was there anything there that I felt like was actually worth getting? I mean, they had some really, really nice gift bags. Oh my god, I'm not even into gift giving, but the bags were so nice, I just wanted to hack them up and turn them into wall art. That's how nice they were. Oh my god, I think I might actually go back and do that, because the bags themselves are really cheap. We ended up going to Daiso and wandered around for a bit. They need a restock. Oh my god, they need a restock so bad. Their shelves were so barren. Oh, I finally found the calligraphy section. It took me a while to find it. But when I found the calligraphy section, all they had was brushes and ink, and that's it. They didn't have anything as far as pens go. I was hoping they had pens. They had pen refills, which I thought was annoying. It's oh sure, you have the refills, but you don't actually have actual pens. Then we headed back, we hit Walmart, we ended up getting cucumbers and muffins, and then we headed home. And right when we got back, Isotech showed up to investigate our bedroom. And made me so angry, because the point of leaving was so that way we can avoid them, and then it didn't work out. So the dog came in, looked around, and I don't know if the dog detected anything. I don't think so, because last time that the dog was here, it got extremely excited. So I think maybe not, I don't know. But the guy ended up leaving our bedroom with the dog and then asking us if we had any incidences since the last time we had bed bugs. We said no, but the truth is I don't really know if anything has occurred since then. I don't really think so. So yeah, after that they headed out, and we were so upset. We shouldn't have left. We should have just waited for them to show up first. I'm gonna assume the reason why it took them so long to get to us is because some of the people actually needed to get treatment for their units. What else happened? Okay, so we ended up, what did we do after that? I finished the pages at about 5, almost 6 o'clock. I talked to Monica, so we're definitely doing 1 page on Thursday today. I did that page line art already, so Monica, all she has to do is color it in. I woke up at 2, but I didn't get out of bed until 3. Like I said, I did a line art. What else did I do? I also finally completed the second extra for 42. when Monica's filling in the pages, I'm gonna try to upload 42 to the mirrors. Makes me so mad. I finally just barely got that down. I also worked a little bit on extra 1 and 2 for chapter 43. Okay, so I'm hoping from this point forward, it's gonna be easy just cramming through the next set of extras. I really hope that's gonna be the case though. What else is there? I think that's it. Today we're going to visit Marianne. So it's going to be Marianne, the nurse, and then the doctor. Was it Marianne, the doctor, and the nurse? I can't remember what order it's supposed to be in, but it starts at 9. We were planning on checking out Office Depot today because recently when I was at the laundromat on Monday, I finally finished off my cheap red pen. I had this cheap red pen that we got from Dollar Tree like, I want to say 4 years ago. I don't really remember. I think it was around the time I just barely like started my new Tumblr account, so it had to be like anywhere between 2013 2014. It finally died, so I need to get a new one. So we thought about going to the store and getting a box of red pens, but we haven't really seen a box of red pens. It also would be nice to see if they actually have red pens at Dollar Tree. I don't remember if I've seen them because of that specific red pen I got was in a set of colorful pens. And we're still trying to finish off the other one. So the red pen and the blue pen have been completed for that set. So all we have left is like pink, purple, and green, I think, left over. Oh yeah, we're also going to Sprouts and getting crackers. I want to go see Toys R Us because we didn't get to go in the last while. And I kind of want to go at least before the Christmas rush happens. Alrighty then. I guess that's pretty much it. I will see you in the next one. Alrighty, it is Friday, but I have to go back to Thursday. First things first, Monica ended up coloring page 11. I think we left at about like between 7:30 and 8. All I know is that we arrived about like almost 8:30 at the Orange Fair Plaza. We went to Sprouts, we picked up more late July crackers, and then we went straight to the Wellness Center, and I had like, oh my god, like, oh, I don't know if I had like 3 to 4 hours to myself to just like work on the storyboard. I knocked out the storyboard for Julia Part 3, but I ended up with, I think, like, what was it, like 4 pages left over towards the end. I want to go back and see which pages I can expand and what kind of like commentary for Julia I can possibly insert. Other than that, I feel like I don't really need to like edit the storyboard that much. And then meanwhile, after that, I end up working on the storyboard for Achromatic guest comic. Technically, I guess it's that's what it is. I don't really know. I got as far as page 7. I kept stopping every now and then to rethink about how I was framing everything, and I'm just kind of like losing it because like I haven't had a chance to actually memorize the character's design. I was having a hard time like thinking of what he looks like. So like right now he's just like this bald headless like figure, and I have to think about it. Afterward, Monica saw Marianne, Monica saw the doctor, and then Monica saw the nurse, I believe, in that order. And then we left. Oh, I don't remember when we left. Oh god, I think it was sometime after 11. I don't know. The first thing we did was we hit Office Depot. We did not find any boxes of like cheap red pens. All we found was sets of expensive red pens. Like you can get a set of either like, for example, like Pilot G2s or the Pilot B Precision series red pens. They do have red refills, so if I did use the one that I have right now, I could just go and get some refills for it. I think this is possibly because they sell pens individually on the cheap on display towards the front of the building. So if I want to get a set of red pens, I can literally just grab a handful and take them to the front. I don't know, a lot of those pens actually do look really nice, and I just want some cheap big pens, like how my mom used to have these little cheap big pens. I don't know why they don't make them anymore. Is it because teachers are not allowed to use red pens? I don't know. I'm confused. Okay, so afterward we went to Toys R Us. They moved everything around. Found some Teletubby plushies. Are those going back in style? God, I hope not. Apparently the little girl's accessory aisle that's near the doll section has been converted into a Claire's accessory section, so all those products that they sell at Claire's are going to be there. Either that or Claire's is releasing Toys R Us exclusive items. Other than that, the Welly Wishers are now in the same aisle as the Journey Girl, so that makes perfect sense since they're both about like the same type of doll brand, sort of. I think that was the most that we really saw. That wasn't anything that was like, yes, I need this. No, not really. We headed home. We got back at like, I think it was like 12. we ate lunch and we watched like half of the Sword Art Online movie, Ordinal Scale. We mostly just watched it because we wanted to see Rika. We don't really give a shit about everybody else. Oh my god, I didn't know Asuna was so boring. Everyone makes it seem like she's so cool, but like she was actually an extremely boring character in this movie. I'm like, has she always been like this? She just become like that for the latter half of the series? All I know is that something didn't seem right about her. Yeah, I feel like that the whole parts of the movie actually were really slow and dragging. Other than that, okay, what can I say about Rika? I'm shocked that they force her to carry most of the scenes that she's in. She does like the majority of the talking because Asuna has to sit there and look beautiful, and it's just so shocking to me. I mean, I didn't get very far into the movie, but so far, at least she's not sucking. I'm glad that she's at least not sucking, because like the one moment that they did show her doing combat, she was using her shield and it was working very well for her. So yeah, I'm really happy with Rika. I'm also surprised that I'm not familiar with all the characters' outfits for the fairy game, but it seemed like all the girls had these really nice dresses, and then she had like her usual like default without the armor, and I'm like, what are they trying to say about her? That she doesn't try to dress up for the guys? I don't know how to explain that, but yeah. Other than that, parts of the animation are really nice, but other parts leave me feeling like, why didn't they try a little harder in this section? I guess they didn't want to blow their budget on it. I don't know. A lot of the sitting and talking scenes are just kind of like so static. It doesn't make any sense. A lot of like fluff dialogue in the story. I don't know. We didn't make it very far. We made it towards the middle. We stopped and we walked down to Vaughn's and we got lettuce, and then we got home. We ended up talking about possibly making Christmas decorations. So I guess that's the next thing we'll be doing with our art supplies that we got. Monica's already planning out the Christmas tree. She's making gingerbreads. She ended up making eight default gingerbreads. I finished page 11 like way late in the day because I had to like downsize a lot of the dialogue to fit it into the scene. How annoying. Is there anything else I can possibly say about anything that happened? I think that's virtually it as far as all those go. We went to bed oh man, I think we went to bed at 8. I remember waking up at 11 again, and we talked for a bit, and then I went back to sleep. I woke up at like 4. I spent all morning working on pages 12, 13, and 14. I'm still not done with 12. I have to finish the background for the middle panel, and then I can scan it, and then I have to assemble all of them. So once we're done with breakfast, I'm most likely gonna do that. I'm so tired though. The worst part is the last recording for this week, so I need to edit audio for the next 2 days from Saturday and Sunday, I believe, is what I'm gonna be doing. We should be starting Julia part 1 on Sunday. What else is going on? Saturday is the bread giveaway and the barbecue. It's also the Torrance BJD meet, but we can't go to that because it's too far away. Token Rambo should be ending, I think. I don't see it going past 13 episodes. Oh god, I'm expecting it to be like a really bad ending. Is there anything else? No, I really can't think of anything else. I think that really is everything. Alrighty then. I will see you in the next one.